Hello, my name is Riley Crochet and I'm currently an international student studying at Leeds Beckett University for 1 year coming from California. During this video, I am going to discuss and elaborate on information I have learned from one of my modules, Foundations for Marketing. I'm going to represent my interpretation of marketing myths as well as the information that I have learned about different marketing organizations and their orientations. Before I begin challenging the different marketing myths and talking about marketing orientations, I am first going to just define what marketing is and the concept of it. The core source I will be using throughout this whole video is the textbook from my module. This one, Customer-Centric Marketing by Neil Richards, John James, and Neil Kelley. According to the authors in this book, the aim of all marketing is to place the customer at the heart of all business decisions. But of course, with that is a changing world and environment, and this is where marketing concept comes in. Even though the customer is at the heart of all business, you have to take in all other factors that are going to affect not only the business or the customers, but outside stakeholders as well, and future benefits and businesses. Richardson, James, and Kelley define market orientation as understanding current and future customers' needs and wants in order to develop products and services that offer value for the customer, distinctive from offers of other companies. But with this definition of market orientation comes many challenges such as micro and macro elements that affect everyday business, everyday lives, future business, and future lives of the whole world. We must take in the reality that there are many challenges and issues associated and uprising with everyday marketing within businesses. I am now going to discuss some of the marketing myths that exist and bring in real-life organization examples as well as personal examples to counteract these and bring the reality into every situation. The first myth I am going to discuss is a satisfied customer is a loyal customer. Throughout my module, I have quickly learned that satisfied and loyal do not mean the same thing. Examples of this could be that many people do regularly buy and purchase products from one company, but that does not mean that they're always happy. Sometimes it's just easy and comfortable to stay with a business. A personal example that I can use to counteract this myth is the wonderful Apple Store and Apple products. So my family is, I would say, an Apple family where we have the iPhones, we have the iPad, all of us have the Mac computer. We are on the Apple train. But does this necessarily mean that we are satisfied with our loyalty to this company? I would say not. Now, I do abruptly say not, mainly because sometimes, truthfully, I do find myself not completely satisfied with my products, and mainly because there are problems associated with the battery life or the memory life or the data or the technology that is supposed to be implemented on the high-quality iPhone products. But now I do personally feel that I am in too deep that I don't even understand the other phones. And I think this is where Apple did succeed in that, because once you have one product, they try to sell you the other product, and it all creates this train where you want to become an Apple user and involved in that in everyday business. According to Apple.com, Apple did sell its billionth iPhone this year, which does go to show that they do have a loyal fan base or customer base of their company, but within research and tools and just other personal and past experiences, satisfaction and loyalty does not always come tied together. According to the website livewire.com, Apple comes out with a new iPhone every year approximately, which does create a new fad or fashion or trend that everyone wants to be up to date with the iPhone. The fact that Apple does release a new iPhone annually represents their type of orientation. Apple is considered to be a product orientation where they decide what they want to make and they cater to their own changes. They don't really focus on the customer feedback or the customer's wants to create their new products. What this entails is that when they come out with the new product, it's more of the customers changing their ways to like and enjoy the new product. A big example of Apple's product orientation would be the release of the new 2016 iPhone 7. Apple decided to take the headphone jack out of the bottom of the product, now requiring customers to purchase wireless headphones, and also causes problems with using prior headphones or auxiliary cords to plug into your vehicle, so it has become a problem. The next myth I'm going to discuss is a strong brand is invincible. Now, this is not necessarily true in many examples. One example that I did come across is the company Blockbuster. Blockbuster was a thriving movie rental company where you would go into the store and have a variety of zillions of different movies that you can choose from and rent for a day, for a week, a month, and watch at home. But the strong brand of Blockbuster did indeed become bankrupt and out of business in 2010 due to changing environmental factors and a new information and technology-driven world. A company called Netflix actually is what has kind of replaced the concept of Blockbuster and renting movies from the store and all of that. Netflix, a very good idea, and this orientation has been keen to the new environment and realizing that the world is changing every day and you have to be on top of it. A third marketing myth that I'm going to discuss and counteract is a big brand business can sustain higher prices. Now I'm going to use a very popular global business to counteract this myth, and that is McDonald's. McDonald's is known for being quick, inexpensive, cheap, all of that. And it doesn't have the highest quality, but that is not what their big aim is. Their aim is that customers can come in and get a burger literally within seconds and be satisfied with those moments. However, though, even though McDonald's is one of the biggest globally known brands, if they were to raise their prices, I don't think that they would thrive very well because they are known for being inexpensive and quick and maybe not the tastiest, healthiest, yummiest burger or McFlurry in the world, but you can have it quick, easy, and cheap, and this is what draws in their customers. According to McDonald's UK website in the article What Makes McDonald's, a burger can be, on average, prepared and cooked and ready to serve in 112 seconds, making it very fast and efficient to get to the customer. And also the average price is 99 pence for one burger. This makes McDonald's described as speedy, quick, cheap, efficient, and effective, making them very attractive to the customers. And this is why that McDonald's most likely cannot begin sustaining higher prices. McDonald's orientation is more of a sales orientation where they quote unquote sell what they produce. And this means that they have a limited menu. They've established the menu. There's no substitutes or options really. Maybe you can get pickles or tomatoes taken off your burger, but you can't customize your burgers or completely change them. And this is them catering to themselves and customers coming for their products that they decide that they are going to produce. However, though, with the changing environment, macro and micro elements such as ethical, socio-cultural behaviors and issues, as well as new technology and a healthier lifestyle in general, McDonald's has been struggling in the past few years keeping up with their everyday business because this world has become a more high technology and a more fit world in general. In 2013, McDonald's decided to collaborate with Clinton's Foundation to decrease obesity and created a newer menu that involved a lower salt content, lower fat content, lower sugar than the usual products had contained. This helped McDonald's get back on its feet a little bit to show that it was caring for this new decrease in obesity trend and elemental factors that need to take place today. McDonald's did add a new item to its menu, which was a egg white and sausage kale bowl that had about 250 calories and 27 grams of protein. When you add the health to it, it does increase the price, and it's all kind of a complicated spectrum. But with the new world changing, more people are willing to pay more money for the healthier items, and so maybe in that perspective, McDonald's could create a little bit of a higher prices area, but they still need to be known for being the cheap, quick, effective McDonald's brand that they are today. Also, studying here in the UK, I have recently discovered that McDonald's is keeping up to date on its technology changing factors and world. I did not know this, but the McDonald's stores here in Leeds do have big screens where you come into the store and you order on a technology screen. I did not know that this existed because maybe I have not been to McDonald's in a long time, but this is implementing that McDonald's is trying to keep up with the new technology-driven world and to cater to those customers as well, making it even more quick to buy your products here, and so they can keep their client base, they can keep their customers, and they can keep thriving as a dominant business in the burger world. So this concludes the video of the elements that I have learned during the Foundations for Marketing module and my interpretation of marketing myths and different organizations and orientations. Thank you for watching.